I'm Adam Boyles, a junior music and marketing double major with my instrument being alto and soprano saxophone. For almost 10 years, I've been fueled by music, my creative outlet. I use music as a way to express myself, connect with people, and have fun. I want to tie music into my career path as much as I can and keep it with me for the rest of my life. I picked up the saxophone when I was going into the 6th grade. I honestly didn't even want to play it, but my mom was able to find one for $500, so I became a saxophone player. I was the worst player when we started, but I was determined to be good, so I practiced every day. After all, I failed at every sport I tried, so I wanted to succeed at something. By the time I was in high school, all of my practice had paid off at last. I made it into my high school's top band as a freshman and made district band every year. I even got to go to state, where I was 5th chair in the Illinois All-State Honor Band, the best band in the state. I finally felt like I was good at something. In high school, I participated in every ensemble possible. I played in the jazz band, basketball pep band, and the pit orchestra for our musicals. My favorite, though, was marching band. The feeling I got after a show of putting everything I had on the field was amazing, and I was great friends with my section. I also loved the competitive aspect. The saxophone had essentially become part of my personality, as weird as that sounds. It inspired my senior marching band shirt and my Instagram account name, Saxabro. And yes, I was that guy who took senior pictures with their instrument. We even drove 7 hours to an instrument shop in West Bend, Indiana for me to pick out a professional horn. In high school, I discovered that I had an ability called perfect pitch. I figured this out because I was able to tell people what specific pitches they were playing on their instruments. I had been able to do this since I started band in 6th grade, so I just assumed that everyone could do it. However, that's actually not the case at all. Perfect pitch, also known as absolute pitch, according to many, occurs in 1 out of every 10,000 people. It means that without a reference pitch, I'm able to identify individual pitches when played alone or in a chord, sing a named pitch, and name the key of whatever music I'm listening to. Having perfect pitch helps me with almost everything that I do musically. I have a naturally good ear for intonation, which makes tuning a lot easier, whether it be for myself or helping someone else. People also love to play that game where they hit random notes on a piano and make me tell them what they were, as if I'm some game show contestant. Writing music, though I don't do it too often, helps me express whatever ideas I want to convey. I'm currently taking a music composition class, which is teaching me how to create memorable melodies, harmonize them with chord progressions, and develop motives throughout a piece. The fascinating thing about writing music is that everyone has their own unique style that shows in their works. In my senior year of high school, I was, like all other 18-year-olds, stressed about my major. I thought I would do music education, even though that's not what I wanted to do, because I didn't think I had any other options. However, after attending Bradley University's Career Day, I learned of the music business major, so I decided I'd do both music and marketing as a double major here at Truman. The first music ensemble I joined at Truman was the Statesman Marching Band. Although it wasn't as close to my heart as high school marching band and it wasn't competitive, I made many friendships from the people that I met, and I'd recommend it to any incoming freshman. I'm now the photographer of the Statesman, capturing the magic that only happens during live performances. My favorite ensemble here at Truman is Wind Symphony 1, the top band at the university. It is my second year being the principal saxophonist, playing alto and soprano sax. We perform very challenging pieces, but the hard work is always worth the result. This year, we're performing at MMEA, Missouri's statewide music conference. In the fall of my freshman year, I chose to pledge Phi Mu Alpha, a men's national social fraternity. All brothers have one thing in common, a passion for music. We accept men of any major as long as they are willing to help with the advancement of music. From its founding in 1898 to today, Phi Mu Alpha has initiated over 150,000 members and has 248 chapters. The Upsilon Phi chapter of Phi Mu Alpha here at Truman has given me brothers I can always go to for support. In the very beginnings of our relationships all began with music. I know if I'm ever having a bad day, I can go to any brother to talk it out. If any brother needs a favor, another brother is always there to help him with whatever he needs. In Phi Mu Alpha, our national philanthropy is the Mills Music Mission. We use the musical talents of our members to interact with and lift the spirits of those who are in need. We often sing at the nursing homes here in Kirksville for the residents, as a little bit of music can be enough to brighten someone's day. It's always so rewarding to see their faces light up as we sing to them. Sometimes, the best way to get to know someone is to play music with them. Hearing how someone interprets a line or melody is an insight to their creative process. Playing in a duet or a small ensemble allows you to connect with people in a way far different from normal conversation. You're both working together to create beautiful music for both you and others to enjoy. I'm currently thinking about applying for an internship with Drum Corps International for next summer. You can think of a drum corps as being a professional marching band, consisting of brass, percussion, synthesizers, and color guard. They run as a nonprofit organization and compete during the summer, touring across the nation. DCI interns help to make drum corps shows run as smoothly and successfully as possible. After college, I hope to keep up with playing the saxophone in some way. I may teach private lessons to those learning the saxophone so they can hopefully discover a new talent or something that they are passionate about. Music is only in our culture because it is passed down through people, and although I don't want to pursue a career in music education, I would still love to contribute. I'm hoping to get a marketing position with an arts nonprofit in the future. I may try to get a job back home at River Music Experience in Davenport, Iowa. They use live performances and educational programs to inspire both musicians and those who appreciate music. I'd also like to work for an orchestra or theater company. I know I'll be happy as long as my job has something to do with the arts. Music has shaped me into the person who I am today. Without it, I wouldn't have the confidence, creativity, or relationships that mean so much to me. It's crazy how putting a saxophone in my hands almost 10 years ago has basically turned into part of my identity. Wherever I do end up in the future, I know that music will stay with me and will be a part of my life.